Are you worried about if your business is going to run the way you want it? Are you sure about that what you do is the right way? Or you're confused about if that's the right way? Now, if you would like to know how to strategize your business, and if you would like to know that whether you're doing the perfect way or the right way or you're in the right path or not, watch this video. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Sam, and today in our podcast or in this video, we are going to talk about understanding circle of business. So, what is circle of business? Circle of business is a relationship of a business um, with other business within your niche product or services, and this is what we are going to explain. And this is really what we have to understand in today's market, because there are a lot of people who are trying to start their business in terms of product and services, but our focus is always with social media marketing or digital marketing, right? So we have to understand that what are we going to be providing to our client. Do we have a limitation of our services, right? If we do not have the strategy, and if we do not have the real clear concepts of what kind of a business do we do in this market, and what is the limitation that we can reach, right? If we do not understand this concept very well, then it's going to be a very short journey for our business. But if you want to go for like a long term, um, and you want to always expand your business, then this is what you have to understand. And if you have any question, please feel free to comment on this comment section. And now we will go ahead and start with our topic. So to understand uh, what is circle of business, I'll draw a little diagram that it'll be a self-explanatory by itself, right? So today our topic is circle of business. So circle of business is just like a pyramid frame, but uh, if you have, if you're a musician, or if you would have ever tried to play music, and or if you have been to a school of music, then you would have gone through the circle of fifth, right? It's very similar to that, and this is how it works. So here is one circle, and that is your business. That's you, which is social media marketing, right? And so this is your business, and around you, you're looking for other businesses who are going to help you out, right? So let's say this is the other business that you're looking for, who's gonna pay you, right? Who are these? These are your client's business. These are your clients, right? And at the same time, your client is also looking for some other thing, another circle, which is consumer circle. So this is a circle of customers, or say consumers. Okay, so let's understand. I'm not good in drawing, but just try to explain you so you can understand it very well. Give me a second, I'm gonna get one more marker. So we have the blue circle, right? So this is the blue circle, and I'm gonna draw this one with a red circle. So this is the red circle. Now understand that the blue circle is the consumer circle. The red circle is your client circle. And the center one, this is you. So you have started business, right? You have your business and you are doing a social media marketing. So you have to understand that why you have to understand the concepts of circle of businesses, because there's a lot of people right now in this internet or in a website, or a lot of people say to you that you have to stick with your niche, right? I understand that part, but you have to understand this part as well, that understanding your niche is really, really important, but don't stick with one niche, right? Product or services. So this is what I'm going to explain to you in this video as well. So you really, really have to understand your niche, business or product. Okay. So as the circle of business explains, this is you, you needed them, and these guys needed these people. And you don't want to just stick with one business, right? So this is you, the smaller guy within the circle, and you have the clients, your customers, right? This is your customers. And you have a spread out consumers who you have to reach. So now let's say these are consumers. There are plenty, right? So in your market, what you have to do is understand your business, your niche. What I mean to say is that what is your limitation? How far can you expand your business? What are your coverage? Okay. And so you need these business owners, right? And this business owner need the consumer. These guys are professional in their own world, and these people need these professionals. These people, this professional does not have much time, or they do not know how to get in touch or reach to them. That is the reason here you are with your niche business, or understanding your niche. Okay, so now what I'm trying to explain in this one is you have to understand, figure out in your mind that, like, you know, what is the circle of business? The circle of business is you are here in the middle, and you understand what your clients are, and you also understand what your clients need. At the same time, you know how to reach to the consumers, and you know how to build that bridge so that you provide the service to your client, and your client provide the service to these consumers. It's an exchange of service and products. But here you are in a very, very small scale, and your clients are a little bit bigger than the size of your business is, and the consumer circle is the biggest circle in the circle of business, which means we have a lot of opportunity, and there's a lot of uh, things to do. It's unlimited as long as you know what you're doing. And today, with this circle of business, we are going to take. Uh, I'm going to give you a quick example because the other day I was watching a video of somebody trying to explain about who are the high payer clients for social media marketing, and somebody says that the dentist. Okay, and why? Why was it? Because they are the one who get the highest paid. Well, that's really good. Okay, but does it mean that you should just stick with one of the dentist business line, or you don't have any other experience with other businesses as well? So I'm going to give you a very concepts that I always think about it, and then uh, today in our topic we are going to take one of these service provider, which is a chiropractor, right? You can always get in touch with a chiropractor or a dentist or massage therapist or anybody. Okay, you just have to know how it works. So this is what we are going to explain. So let's say we're going to take our client as a chiropractor, just one. So in this topic we're going to explain about the circle of business, right? Chiropractors, what are their skills and what are their professions and what do they do? You have to understand this part. Okay, what it is, like what they do. Right, and who need those services, for who? Okay, who need it? Okay, and then where will it be available, or where are their clients, or where are their customers? Where are they? Okay, so as a chiropractor business or any profession, you have to understand for them what they do, right? And who would need their services, okay? And where are their customers? Okay, so once you understand these three things, you will be able to have a broader picture of what is the strategies that you're going to apply when you make a deal or an agreement or sign the contract to provide a service for this chiropractor, right? So what they do, are they good with bones, fractures, pain, injuries? Number one. So let's say what they do, they cure pain, injuries, and all those stuff. So what they do, right? Number two, who need it? Everybody need it, but mostly who would need it? Let's say who does move their body every now and then. Let's take a quick assumption here. Let's say people who plays every now and then, mostly a sportsman, or people who work in a store, a departmental store, who lift, or you know, who works for a truck, or anything which is related with lifting, and or people who stand or physically work for a long hour. Okay, and number three, where are they? So sportsman is one of the thing, and this workers. Okay, and then you can add on this part. You can always add on to expand the circle of your business. Okay, so where are they now? You understand what they do, the chiropractor, what they do, right? The cure pain, injuries, and all those things. So who would need these things? Now you understand uh, the target crowd or the target audience. Where are they? Where do you find the sportsmen? You usually find them in a sports club. You find them in the gym. Workers. You find them in the stores. Kids playing. You find them in a sports club. Or you also find them in college, schools, and university, because they're mostly students play a lot of games and sports, right? So you understand this part, the requirement on behalf of the chiropractor as a business provider, service provider, you understand what they need. And now you also have understood that what they do, right? Now, how do you do that? It's not limited. This is just a few concepts that you have to understand it. So what are you gonna help? How are you gonna help now your clients to make his business running, and you are helpful for him, that he hired you or he do a business with you. So what so far you have understood is what they do, who would need it, where they are, where the clients are, where the customers are, and what these are the lists we have it. So let's go to the next page. Now, as a social media provider, how are you going to reach or serve your clients, right? We have the chiropractor as your clients. Chiropractors as your clients. So what they do, who need it, and where they are, which means where the customers are. And at the same time, you also explain what they do, cure pain, injuries, right? Who would need it? Sportsmen, workers. Where are they? Gym, sports clubs. You can always list that thing. So here is your client, the Cairo guy, right? You understood it, what their requirements are, what their businesses are, and where they uh, prospect their customers are. So this is what you're gonna do. This is one. Let's take two, three, two, three, right? You have this information with you. This is your client. This is the profession, line of business or line of practice, line of products. The third one is the consumer market. So your business, your job is to reach to this. Number one, sportsman, worker. Let's say sportsman would be some kind of influencer. So when you say influencer, it does not necessarily have to be international or national. It could be a local person or somebody who is famous for the city or the town or the state, or just a local person who you can reach. And they might always have, or they will always have their own circle or groups of friends, who they can pass on to share this services, right? So your job is gonna come later on, and sportsman's influencer and workers are the shops, the stores. So the gyms, again, store, sport clubs. Okay. There's a lot of things you can do. Now, when you do a social marketing for your clients, remember that when we do a social marketing for clients, there are a lot of ways to reach to the crowd. But to be in specific with what is the profession of your client, you have to specify, and that is the reason we call it a keyword. And that is what you have to do, a hashtag of the keyword all the time. All right, so now you have explained to your clients that you understood their product line or the service line, and you have also explained to them that who are their potential prospect, the sportsman, the worker, and where will they be available. Now this is the circle of your business, right? It's unlimited. It's unlimited as long as you know the second part, what they do, what is the product or what is the service, who benefits this kind of a service or who benefits this kind of a product, and where will it be available. Will it be available for a lesser price, or in a easy payments, or in a discount payments, or free consultancy? There are a lot of things that you can create, right, in the second stage, and provide this to the third stage, the consumer. If you follow these things, you really do not have to stick with one of your business line. You don't necessarily, if you're in the social media marketing, you don't have to necessarily go with just only one with the dentist, or you necessarily don't have to go with one type of product. All right, if you don't have to go necessarily with chiropractor, because this business applies to every kind of a business or any kind of a product, as long as you understand the first, the second, and the third. So Now let's close this part. Here you are, right? Let's get back to the circle of business. Circle of business is, this is you. Sorry, let's cancel. This is you. These are your clients. And this is the customer. All right. You're one, but there are many clients. You can have it. You can have plenty of different kind of business sectors. You can work in a different business area as long as you know the requirements of the business are. So these are like plenty of, let's say there's thousands and millions of consumers who are looking for these red guys, the service providers. Okay. So this applies not with one chiropractor. It does not apply with one dentist business sector. It works with every kind of a business and every kind of products. If this is you, if the circle is the same, if you understand this part, and if you understand your crowd, your audience, you can work with a dentist, you can work with the yoga profession or gym or something like that, a trainer, yoga trainer, sorry, and a chiropractor or spa and massage center or any other service, personal trainer. You can always work with different kind of a business sector. You don't have to understand whether you will be able to do it or not. You just have to understand these concepts, these points, that what they do, who would want it, and where are those customers. And if you can figure it out, it's available in Google, where you will be able to, who would need what, where will they be available. If you just do like a 30 or 1 hour research on every business area, you will have a list of informations that you are looking to get or expand your business to a larger and multi-million-dollar business. And that's an easy way to scale. I'm gonna share you one quick secret over here, which I haven't seen much, but most of the businesses do apply. And as a social media marketing agency, you can also do that. So here you are, right? Here you are, you have the clients, right? You have the clients. Now if you want to expand your business a little bit, I'm going to give you a little marker here. Add an add-on service here. So I have drawn one green mark over here. You know who they are? You can affiliate your business as well. Affiliate your business so that this guy talk to this guy and they earn a percentage based on what this guy's pays to you, right? So there is 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step, or you can avoid the affiliation part, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. or you can go this way. It's up to you. So as long as you understand the circle of your business, if you have the clear mindset or the clear vision of what you're doing, all right, you will never fail in your business. Most of the business fail is because they have a very short-term strategy, and I believe that you should never always have a long-term strategy as well, because the market change, people change, time change, the environment change, economic change, right? So there are a lot of external and internal impacts in the world, in the world of business. So keeping in mind, you cannot strategize or make a strategy for like a 10 to 20 year. But here you're not creating those kind of a long-term strategy. But what you are trying to create here, a strategy, is how to expand your services, how to increase more of your clients, and to increase those product line or product the the service line. You have to understand this very little thing, this part. As long as you understand this very well, you will always find this guys, right? Now, to get a business, for people to come from 3 and opt for this service, right? You need to plan things like I was explaining to you, how people will reach to you. Why? What's the better options that you are providing to your crowd? For a first timer or for the regular clients? Are you offering some kind of a discount, free consultation, free transportations for their visit, and all those stuff, or easy payments, or referral payments, things like that? Those category falls here in this line. So if you understand these concepts very well, never be worried about it. If you have ever thought about it, and if you are thinking about it, that you want to start any kind of business, and you're not sure about how to set a strategy for your business, this is what you have to understand, the circle of business. I'm not sure if this is available in anywhere, in even in Google. This concepts I've been following for a while, but I have never thought about to even share to open source like in YouTube. It just, I thought about it. Okay, what's the, why do I just keep it secret anymore? Just reveal it. Somebody like you can benefit from these things. So if you don't want to fail in your next business, or if you don't want to fail in the ongoing business which you have started, don't worry about it. It's very simple. You have to understand this concept, but to understand, you have to thoroughly dig into every point, the yes and no. Draw always a chart flow. Draw always a chart flow. Okay, so what I meant by chart flow is the query. Anything. QUE, a question. Have always 2 options. Yes, no. Why no? Figure it out with a no, and search for the answer for yes. Right? So always draw a flow chart to understand this part and this part. And that is all for today, guys. If you would like to know more about these informations or the circle of business, I would really appreciate to share with you. And if you have any thoughts about it, please feel free to share it. Okay, and if you like, if you'd like to see more of this kind of a content in this channel, then please do subscribe to get first notification about what's going on and what's the update, and Whenever we upload any new contents, you should be the first one to get it on. Alright, so thanks so much for your time. You have a great day.